In this video, I will show you how to use Adobe Illustrator and 5 beginner things that you may want to do and learn. So make sure to stay tuned because that's coming right up. The first thing people want to do after they have launched Adobe Illustrator is, well, creating a new document. So let's go to File, New, or New from Template. Now, New from Template is just an old command which is just going to ask you to select an image file and set this as a template. So let's just give it a name. Here you can just select different profiles, like print profile will give you several different size templates like A4, A3, B4, letter, etc. You can also change the units from pixels to inches, millimeters, centimeters, points, etc. and etc. Now, if you have been in the design industry for any time, you should know that when printing out stuff, we need the color profile set to CMYK instead of RGB. So that's why in the print profile, the color profile has been set to CMYK, while in screen or other profiles, it's been set to RGB. Now, artboards are just the illustrator's way for saying multiple pages. Now, it's very practical and useful to use artboards in a situation like this. Now, click on the top right corner to watch the video in which I cover artboards in a bit of detail. When starting out, hold down the rectangle tool to make the other shape tools appear. You have the rounded rectangle, the ellipse tool, the star tool, polygon tool, and last and the least, the flare tool. Now, there are plenty of ways to lay out shapes in Adobe Illustrator. I can just select the rectangle tool and drag my mouse while holding the left mouse button to lay out a rectangle, just as I told it to do. Now, what if you want a perfect square or a perfect circle? Just the same, just hold the Shift key while laying out the shape and it's gonna constrain both of its axes to each other. So what if you want a concise square, like a 250 by 250 pixels perfect square? You can just single click on the artboard and enter the dimensions you want. So here I have a couple of shapes laid out, and what if I want the red circle to be on top of every other shape in this artwork? Arrange and bring it to front. The second option is to select object, right click, go to arrange and bring to front. The original way of drawing out lines is by using the pen tool. By using the pen tool, you need to add something that's known as an anchor point. So just to create a line, you need to click like 4 times. And that's why the Adobe Illustrator offers a much simpler tool that's known as the line segment tool. Let's select the line segment tool. Now you can just click, hold, and drag. The line is being drawn. Hold Shift if you want the line to be on angles like 0s, 45s, 90s, etc. and etc. Now, more on pen tool coming up. Now, if you want to create a custom shape in Adobe Illustrator, what do? Well, there are multiple ways of doing that. Both of these have advantages and disadvantages over each other. Right now, we're gonna talk about the pen tool. Now, as I mentioned earlier, pen tool is used to create not only lines, but also custom shapes. Well, I didn't mention that, but I am mentioning it now. Now, by placing anchor points manually. So if we just place an anchor point here and drag the mouse to create a curve, you can just create a whole custom shape using the pen tool like this. Now watch the video from the YouTube cards to learn more about the pen tool. So basically this is it for this video. I have tons more tips and nifty tricks for not only beginners but also intermediates and advanced Illustrator users. So if you want a part 2 to this video, please let me know down in the comments. Check out my other awesome content on the channel. This has been Muneeb, and until then, see you later.